So today's going to be the day that I set up my mister system in my greenhouse to see how it actually helps cool the greenhouse off. It's currently about 94 degrees in there today, but the greenhouse has been reaching temperatures of 120. I've been away on business all week, but I have been able to record the temperatures, and this is what I have to do to install my misting system. I have this 50-foot garden hose. I have a Y connector. I have an Orbitz timer, so I can set up different times for the mister to go off throughout the day. And I have this Orbitz mist cooling system for patio. This thing's expandable up to 50 feet, so it says, so if I do need more of this, I know I can put up to 50 feet throughout the greenhouse, so I can get multiple locations of misting, not just in one row, because the greenhouse is 12 feet long. And I do have this plastic tote here to house all the electronics in my greenhouse. Not really electronics, but the extension cord, just so mist and water does not get on it and cause any type of power shortage or any type of fire or anything like that. So I am going to use this to customize a waterproof box. So the goal is, and don't mind all the mess, like I said, I haven't been here all week. I was called away on business last minute, so I have not been able to do anything out here. The goal is, this thing has been heating up to about 120 degrees. The goal is to get it down to about 100 to the 90s in the air temperature. The water temperature actually has been stable all week in the lower 70s, which is nice. And we'll keep it at that. I will add a fan later on if I have to during the summer when it gets much hotter. But I will set up this misting system and I will be back. Alright, so I have the timer now set up. So right now I have it off, but as I rotate this, so this is the time currently in Arizona, 10:17 a.m. I can set the clock from here. So as you see, I have it, start time is 10 a.m. when the first time it goes off. It's going to go off every 5 hours. I'm sorry, it's going to go off for 5 minutes at 10 a.m. and every 6 hours. Alright, so this is what I did. I took a 1-inch hole saw and cut 2 holes out on the top so that can go into the box. A 2-inch hole saw so I can fit this entire unit in here, and I'm going to wrap this plastic bag around the entire unit to keep water from spraying in there when the misters go off. And I will get back to you when that is all done. Alright, so there it is. Everything is in that Sterilite container. It is securely wrapped in that plastic bag. If I ever need to get in there, I mean, this is a plastic bag. I have hundreds of these in the house, so I can just rip it open and get in there and put a new one around there. But this will work. I currently use this method here. I use a protein bottle and put a hole on each end and cover it up with electrical tape. Excuse me. But this is working. This will work. Now next step to set up the misters, and we'll give it a shot and see how it cools the temperature off in the greenhouse. Okay, so I'm getting 98 degrees in the greenhouse right now. The sprinkler system's about to go off in a few minutes. Once it does, we'll see if there's a significant drop. If not, we'll work some other stuff out. Alright, we're set to go off in 1 minute. Okay, so it just turned on, and once it's over, I will go and check out to see if the temperature has cooled down in the greenhouse. Remember, it was at 98 degrees before this went off. I think it has to do with this thermometer where it's set, but it's not showing any less than 98 degrees in there. But however, it's not off yet. It still hasn't gone off yet. Still got a couple minutes to go, but it does feel significantly cooler in here. But I think because the sun is still beating on that, it's still maintaining the same temperature. But it does feel a lot cooler. So I may have to play around with fans and different things. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But it definitely does feel cooler in here. But as far as the temperature reading, I'm getting the same temperature reading. But this is my update for today. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.